One of Captivate's strengths is that it allows you to set up a very complex advanced action where you can actually execute several actions all at once. You don't have to set up separate actions, you can put it all into one. So I set up a really simple slide. This is already all built out. I inserted 3 smart shapes, just simple, recently used shapes. I went into the state view. I added a new state called color, and I changed the color for that. My goal is to have this button change the color of all 3 squares. So I duplicated this square, I went into the state view for each other square, changed the color of it. You also see here that I named all of the shapes so that it's very clear when I'm setting up my action what the name is of each item. And I also added a fun color button that when I click this, it's supposed to make all of these change color. So the advanced action is pretty easy to set up. Go to Project, Advanced Actions. I already set up the advanced actions, I'll show you how I set it up. You can put in basically as many lines that you want, so as many actions into one advanced action as you want. And you can see here, this is already built out. You can see why it's advantageous to name your objects because they're all really clearly labeled here. I also changed the state. I named the state as well color, so it's really clear that I'm going to change each one to a very particular state. When you're inserting the actions here and has a select action drop down, there's a lot in here. It's not super easy to navigate, but if you scroll all the way down, you can find that change state of. So the idea is that you do have to set up all of your objects on screen in advance before you even touch actions, okay? So set everything up on your slide in advance, then come in here and set up your advanced actions. So let me reset this up. Let's see, we're looking for, oops, I already did green square. I'm gonna do blue square. So it'll automatically show you all the objects you have on screen. It'll automatically show you the states that are possible. You have to name your action. I named it colorize. And I also added, just for fun, another state to my colorize button here. So that's going to change it to a state called color as well, just so they all have the same state name. If this is your first setup of this, you'll have to go down here and click Save as Action. If you're updating this, you have to click Update Action. So I'm updating action. I'm going to close it. And then I set this up as a button. I clicked Use as Button. And then I'm going to have it execute the advanced action colorize. So again, it really helps if you name everything. It makes it really clear. And I will show you how this works. Go ahead and preview that. So it opens. The pause is automatically built in because I used a button. And each of these start out gray. Click colorize, it changes them all at once. So again, it's a really nice strength of Captivate that you can just open up one advanced action, put a whole bunch of sub actions into it, and execute all of them using one simple button.